had started with the, I think, organic chemistry. Organic chemistry, I told you that what is the benzene. Okay. So you got a six-membered, six-cornered compound in which a ring is present, so which is benzene. Okay. And if benzene is present in any compound, that is the aromatic hydrocarbon. And then we start naming the aromatic hydrocarbons or arenes. Okay. In the step one, I told you with the benzene, if the three things are present, first thing, alkyl group, nitro group, or halogen group. So you should name these different groups and then write the word benzene at the ending. And then we started with the step two. Step two, I told you, step two is used if you got the first thing ketone, the second thing hydroxy or alcoholic group, or third thing amine, and fourth thing ester. Okay, I think we have done with the ketones yet. Okay, so we were doing the step two. Okay, so in the step two, benzene is named as phenyl group. Okay, in the step two, we have done. It is used for ketone. It is used for hydroxy compounds, hydroxy group, and it is used hydroxy mean alcohol type of the group. Okay, and then amine group, and then ester. Okay, so now ketones we have done. I told you how to name the ketones if you got the benzene. Okay, let me tell you one more time. If this is the benzene and this is the ketone group, let's suppose. Okay, if you want to name it C double bond O, this is surrounded by the carbon, so this is ketone. So what should you do? You should name this whole thing as phenyl. Okay, and this one count 1, 2, 3. So this is called as the propanone. Okay, so because the ketone they got the ending on at the end. Okay, so this is the previous thing we have done. So today, my dear, this was the one. This is second. This is third, and this is fourth. Okay, so we are going to start with the second one. Now, the second one, that is hydroxy group. Okay, or this one is alcohol. Now, in this one, the hydroxy group could be present with the benzene by two ways. Okay, so everybody just listen. I have drawn the two benzene up here. So the first method is that the OH group is directly attached with the benzene group like that. Okay, and in the second case, this is benzene and it is attached with the carbon and hydrogen chain like that. Carbon, let's draw it first of all. Carbon, carbon, and OH group, and draw the hydrogen with that like that. Okay. So two ways the OH group could be attached. It could be directly attached with the benzene, or it could be attached with the carbon chain and then attached with the OH group. You know that in the second step we called benzene as a phenyl. So this is the phenyl group. Okay, but you know that whenever the OH group is present, you should have the ending ol at the end. So now up here, what should you do? You should rub the YN from here and just write the OL at the end because the OH is directly attached with the benzene. So this thing, my dear, that would become the phenol. YN rub and put OL at the ending. Why? Because the alcohols, they got the ending ol at the end. Okay, so this one would become phenol. This is phenol. Okay, but in that case, the benzene that is called as the phenyl. Okay, so these two are having the two carbons and OH group, so that would be ethanol. So this is phenyl and two carbons, ethanol. If you got one carbon and OH is attached, so that would be phenyl methanol. Okay, if you got three carbons and OH attached, so that would be phenyl propanol. Did you get it? So this was the second thing, my dear. Now the third thing, third one, that is amine. Amine group is actually the NH2 group. Okay, so if you got the benzene like that, and the NH2 group is attached with it directly. Okay, so my dear, this is called as the phenyl. Okay, and this NH2 is attached with the carbon and carbon chain, so that is called as the amine. So this whole thing, that is called as the phenylamine. So this is the only option we got up here. Okay. So there is no carbon chain and amine is attached with it. So its naming is not in our syllabus. The NH2, if it is directly attached with the benzene, so that would be phenylamine. If you got the carbon chain and benzene group, so its naming is not the part of your syllabus. Okay, so you are not supposed to do it. Can I have this one? Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
The
sir.
last one we are going to study, that is ester. Okay. Now for esters, everyone should look up here. Stop writing. This is little bit difficult. So everybody just listen now. Stop writing and just listen. Esters, you know that what are the esters? If C double bond O and O that is attached in a compound and oxygen is attached with a carbon chain like that. Okay, and this one is continue on that side. If you want to name the esters, so what should you do? You should cut them into two equal parts from C double bond O and O. The oxygen part, okay, that comes from the alcohol, and this is called as the alkyl group. Okay, and this part, my dear students, it comes from the carboxylic acid, so it got no 8 at the end. Okay, so you people have done it in your A1s and O level. Okay, up here we got the two types of the esters. Everybody just listen. I'm going to draw these two esters. So just listen, don't draw it first of all. Just listen because we have to practice it more after that. So this is the benzene. Okay, and this is my dear. Okay, so this is the ester group. Now everybody just listen. If I want to name these two esters, so C double bond O and O, just cut it into two parts. Here oxygen is present on the oxygen side, that comes from the alcohol. So we got two carbons up here, one, two. So that would be ethyl. Okay. If the C double bond O that is present on the benzene side, so this whole thing that is called as the benzoate. No phenyl is coming in that name. Okay. But if you see this one, C double bond O and O, just cut it into two parts. The oxygen side is now present towards the benzene. So if the oxygen is present towards the benzene, so this is phenyl. And this side is noate group. So it got one and two carbons. So two carbon means it's ethanoate. So my dear students, if the oxygen is present towards the benzene and the thing is ester, so this is phenyl, and the other thing that is the noate group. Just count the carbon and name it as noate. But if the oxygen is present on the carbon chain, so this one is alcoholic group. So 1, 2, ethyl. If C double bond O is attached with the benzene, so that would be actual name was benzanoate, but we make it short as benzoate. Okay, so it is benzoate. So if C double bond O is present towards benzene side, it would be benzoate. If oxygen is present towards benzene side, it would be phenyl. Did you get it? Online students, did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys, if you people got it, any one of you could tell me the name of this compound. So let's see who's gonna give me the correct answer. Anyone could tell me the name of this compound? Come on. जी जी बिल्कुल ठीक है. ये दो हिस्से कर दिए. ऑक्सीजन की तरफ बेंजीन है, सो दिस इज फिनाइल. आगे और सी डबल बॉन्ड O भी बेंजीन की तरफ है, सो दिस इज बेंजोएट. सोचने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. दैट्स इट. So oxygen is on the benzene group. Oxygen side on the benzene is phenyl. So this is phenyl. C double bond O group on the benzene, that is benzoate. Everyone got it, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. So these are the four compounds. I'm going to give you 3 minutes for them. So everyone should try to name them, please.
سر پتہ نہیں صحیح ہے کہ نہیں سر. پہلا فینائل پینٹینوئٹ.
Phenyl pentanoate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now what are you doing with that?
ہیکسینوئٹ. سر وہ ہم نے وہ یہاں سے نہیں تھا 1 لینا جہاں پہ آپ نے 2 لکھا ہے سر.
یار یہ دیکھیے تمہارے سامنے بھائی میں نے گنا ہوا ہے، یہ دیکھو.
او سر کاربن. اچھا صحیح ہے سر. ہیکسینوئٹ سر صحیح ہے.
So the first one is phenyl hexanoate. Okay. What about the other?
سر پینٹائل بینزینوئٹ.
Pentyl. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is pentyl benzoate. Okay, चुप कर जा, नहीं बोलना तुमने. Anyone else? Yes, Muskan, you should tell me the next one. Muskan, just try, beta. The third one.
Phenyl propanoate.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's phenyl propanoate. That's fine. And Fatma, you should try the next one.
Phenyl methanoate.
It's methyl. Oxygen side is containing carbon. So oxygen side is always beta alkyl group. So this is methyl and benzoate. Did you get it, Fatma?
Yes, sir.
Beta, if C double bond O is present towards the benzene side, it would be benzoate. If oxygen is present towards the benzene side, so benzene is called as a phenyl. So keep this thing in your mind and then name it. Okay? Okay, the step 2 that is completed now. Okay, my dear students, now we are going to start with the step 3. Step 3 is very simple. In this step, we got the aldehyde group. Okay, so aldehyde group, you know that it's C double bond O and H, that is attached. So with the benzene, we got only one option. Okay, this C double bond O and H, that is also called as the CHO in short form, like that. Okay, so this is C double bond O or H, or it could be written like that, benzene, or it could be written like CHO. So the CHO or C double bond OH meaning same. So both of them, my dear, they got a very different naming. If the aldehyde is directly attached to the benzene, so that is called as the benzaldehyde. Okay, so you should join the aldehyde word with the benzene to become benzaldehyde. Okay, so this is your step 3. It got only one option for aldehyde group. Now we are going to move towards the last step, that is step 4. In the step 4, the benzene, it is named as benzo. Benzo. Okay, so we got the different options up here. Okay, the first one that is carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid is C double bond O and OH, or this one is called as the COOH. Okay. So this is benzene. Okay, with benzene you got C double bond O and OH. So this is called as the benzoic acid. Only one option, that's it. Okay, carboxylic acid directly attached to the benzene, that should be named. If you got the carbon chain and then carboxylic is attached, no naming is required. Okay. The second one, my dear, that is the amide group. Amide group is actually C double bond O and NH2 is attached with it. In short form, this is called as the CONH2. Okay. So if this is, my dear, the benzene, and we got C double bond O and NH2. So this is called as the benzoamide. Okay. The third thing, that is nitrile group. Nitrile group is actually CN, which is also called as the cyanide or C triple bond N. So both meaning same. So if you got the nitrile group attached with the benzene like that, so this is called as the benzonitrile. Okay, and then number 4, that is acyl chloride. Acyl chloride, my dear, it is C double bond O and Cl. Okay, so if the benzene got this acyl group attached with it like that, so this is called as the benzoyl chloride. Okay, so in this way, my dear students, the naming of the aromatic hydrocarbons is being carried out. Okay, so you got the 4 options as well. In all of these things, if you see, benzene is called as the benzo. So if you look up here, this is benzo, this is benzo, this is benzo, this is benzo. Okay, so all these are named as the benzo.